Hey there! Have you ever dreamed of stepping back in time and experiencing places straight out of fairy tales, mythologies, and movies? The United Kingdom, a land of rich history, iconic landmarks, and breathtaking landscapes, offers an experience like no other. From the bustling streets of London to the serene beauty of Scotland's Isle of Skye, there's a whole world to explore. But how do you make the most of your time in this magical kingdom? Planning a trip to the UK can be a bit overwhelming. With so many amazing places to visit, it's easy to get lost in the options. Should you dive into London's urban charm? Or maybe you're more drawn to the wild beauty of Wales. And what about Scotland, home to castles, legends, and rugged coastlines? Each part of the UK has its own unique allure, and it's a tough choice to figure out what should top your list. But fear not today, we're going to break down the absolute must-visit spots across the United Kingdom. Whether you're into history, nature, or culture, I've got the perfect places for you. So let's dive in and uncover the magic of the UK. The solution to this dilemma: a carefully curated tour through the United Kingdom's most iconic locations, each offering something truly special. These places not only define the character of the UK, but they also give you a taste of its history, landscapes, and the legends that have shaped this incredible country. From the heart of London to the isolated beauty of the Isle of Skye, you're in for an unforgettable adventure. Let's start our journey in the world's most famous city, London. 1. London, the heartbeat of the UK. London is probably the first thing that pops into your head when you think of the UK. It's the vibrant, chaotic, and constantly evolving capital city that combines centuries of history with modern-day culture. Think about the double-decker buses, the hustle and bustle of Piccadilly Circus, the iconic Big Ben, and the serene beauty of Buckingham Palace. London is a place where ancient landmarks and cutting-edge culture coalesce. You can start your London adventure by visiting the Palace of Westminster and crossing the River Thames to get a perfect view of Big Ben. Head over to Tower Bridge, possibly the most famous bridge in the world, and then stroll over to Buckingham Palace to catch the iconic changing of the guard ceremony. The London Eye is a must-do too, offering panoramic views of this sprawling city. But London isn't just about landmarks. It's the energy, the diversity, and the culture that makes it one of a kind. Whether you're checking out the vibrant neighborhoods of Camden, enjoying a night out in Soho, or taking a peaceful walk through Hyde Park, London has a way of making you feel alive, too. Stonehenge, the mystery of the ancient stones. After soaking up the energy of London, take a short trip out to Wiltshire, where you'll find one of the world's most famous monuments, Stonehenge. This awe-inspiring collection of giant stones, some as tall as 13 feet and weighing up to 25 tons, has puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries. Was it an ancient observatory, a religious site, or something else entirely? While the exact purpose of Stonehenge remains a mystery, it's hard not to feel a sense of wonder when standing in front of this incredible structure. It's one of the world's oldest and most well-preserved prehistoric monuments, dating back to 3000 BC. Walking around the stones, you'll find yourself contemplating how people thousands of years ago managed to create such an engineering marvel. Visiting Stonehenge is like stepping into another world, and it's definitely a bucket list experience. 3. The Jurassic Coast, a journey through time. Next, head to England's Jurassic Coast, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here, the coastline reveals fossils that are over 65 million years old. The fossil-rich beaches and dramatic white cliffs create a truly scenic experience. One of the most famous landmarks along the coast is Dirtle Door, a limestone arch that stretches into the sea. The view is absolutely breathtaking, especially on a sunny day when the turquoise water sparkles beneath the arch. But don't stop there, Old Harry's Rocks. A series of sea stacks made entirely of chalk offer some of the most stunning scenery on the coast. These iconic formations mark the end of the Jurassic Coast and are a must-see for nature lovers. 4. Snowdonia National Park, the magic of Wales. After exploring the Jurassic coast, let's head to Wales, known for its rugged mountains, green valleys, and picturesque coastline. Snowdonia National Park is one of the most scenic regions in the UK, with Mount Snowdon the highest peak in Wales standing tall at 1,085 meters. Whether you hike up to the summit or take the Snowdon Mountain Railway, the views are nothing short of spectacular. On a clear day, you might even catch a glimpse of Ireland across the Irish Sea. And beyond Snowdon, Snowdonia is full of hidden gems, from tranquil lakes to charming villages nestled in the valleys. 5. Isle of Man, a rugged island of history. Next, we're heading to the Isle of Man, a beautiful island situated between England and Ireland. The island is full of medieval castles, stunning landscapes, and a fascinating history that dates back thousands of years. One of the most iconic landmarks here is Peel Castle, built by the Vikings in the 11th century. Situated right on the edge of the sea, this castle looks like it's been plucked straight from a history book. The Isle of Man has a unique vibe, with a blend of Celtic and Viking heritage that makes it an incredibly interesting place to visit. 6. Northern Ireland, the land of giants and legends. Northern Ireland is a land of stunning contrasts, dramatic coastlines, lush green landscapes, and a rich history. One of its most iconic spots is the Giant's Causeway, a natural wonder made up of thousands of interlocking basalt columns formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago. It's a place steeped in folklore with legends of giants and ancient battles. Nearby, you'll find the Dark Hedges, a hauntingly beautiful avenue of beech trees that has appeared in the hit series Game of Thrones. This eerie yet captivating spot feels like something straight out of a fairy tale. 7. The Isle of Skye, a fairy tale land in Scotland. No trip to the UK would be complete without a visit to the Isle of Skye. Located in Scotland, this island is a dream come true for nature lovers. From its towering mountains to its crystal clear lakes, the Isle of Skye is often described as one of the most beautiful places in the world. One of the most famous landmarks on the Isle of Skye is the Old Man of Store, a towering rock formation that looks like something out of a fantasy novel. Hiking to this spot is an unforgettable experience, especially at sunrise or sunset when the light hits the rocks just right. 8. Eilean Castle, a castle like no other. While in Scotland, make sure to stop by Eilean Castle. This 13th century fortress sits on a small tidal island where three great sea locks meet. Its picturesque setting makes it one of the most photographed castles in the world. Whether you're visiting for its rich history or just to take in the stunning views, Eilean Castle is a must-see. 9. Glenfinnan Viaduct, where Harry Potter magic comes to life. Next up is the famous Glenfinnan Viaduct in the Scottish Highlands. This stunning railway bridge may look familiar if you've seen the Harry Potter films. It's the spot where the Hogwarts Express crosses on its way to the magical school. Standing beneath the viaduct or watching the trains pass by is an experience that feels truly magical. The surrounding scenery, with the mountains and lochs, only adds to the sense of awe. 10. Edinburgh, a journey through time and culture. Finally, we wrap up our UK journey in Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. With its medieval old town, neoclassical buildings, and cobblestone streets, Edinburgh is a city that feels like it's stuck in time. Visit the iconic Edinburgh Castle, perched high above the city, or take a stroll up Arthur's Seat, an extinct volcano that offers panoramic views of the city. Edinburgh is the birthplace of Harry Potter, and walking through its streets, you'll feel the magic that inspired J.K. Rowling. As you travel through these incredible destinations, you'll not only encounter beautiful landscapes, but also dive deep into the history, culture, and legends that have shaped the United Kingdom. Each place tells its own unique story, whether it's the ancient stones of Stonehenge or the vibrant energy of London. So, how can you make the most of these experiences? The key is to take your time. Don't rush through each location. Immerse yourself in the history, the scenery, and the unique atmosphere each place offers. Whether you're hiking in the Isle of Skye or enjoying a cup of tea in London, savor the moment. After all, these are some of the most iconic destinations on the planet. If you're ready to pack your bags and start exploring, make sure to subscribe to Pack Fast and Fly Far for more travel tips, guides, and inspiring journeys. The United Kingdom awaits you. Don't forget to comment below with your favorite destination or any questions you have about traveling there. Until next time, keep packing and keep flying far.